Hi, welcome back to Excel Island. If you are new to this channel, my name is Abatan Sheriffdeen and I'm a top rated plus freelance data analyst. So on this channel, I am currently streaming for the next 100 days learning SQL on Datacamp. I am currently subscribed to the Datacamp 1 year subscription, so I am trying to maximize and make use of it. Currently, I am on day 20. Two, if I take a couple of lessons today, which is Saturday, that will be this day streak return to 22-day learning streak. And I'm going for 100-day learning streak. I can't wait to get to the 100th day. So welcome back to the channel one more time. I'm a top rated plus freelancer on Upwork. I've had major success on the platform. So if you are looking to start your freelance career and become a top 1% freelancer in the world and have a robust freelance business, a successful freelance business, and work from home like this anytime, anywhere, and you want to enjoy what you are doing, then you need to check out the freelance clients magnet course by my coach, Benga DBE. Yes, I have a coach. He has been putting me through freelancing for the past 3, 4 years that I started learning about tech. You get it now? So you check the link under the YouTube description. This course is going to teach you how to become a successful freelancer on Upwork, LinkedIn, Fiverr, remote job website, or you want to use your social media accounts to learn and search for jobs. You also get one-on-one support from the coach every weekend himself. You can check out Benga's BE profile on Twitter. I've dropped his link under the YouTube description. You can check out his profile. You see a lot of testimonials from students he has skilled up, from little freelancers to high-earning freelancers all over the world. He has students all over the world, at least in 3 to 4 countries that I'm aware of. But his major students are Nigerian students also. Also, he's trying to take this to other parts of the world. So you can check out his course because you have access to him after you purchase the course. You can also DM him on Twitter. He's a very welcoming person. He will surely reply to your request. So check out that course. You can purchase that course with 10% off using my coupon code Excel Island 10. Don't forget to check it out. Don't forget to support the channel. Just give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let's get back to today's lesson. So every day before I start a new lesson, I'll probably have a weak areas to review. So I'll just review one weak area and I'll try to complete this lesson today. And at least I've learned a lot about data manipulation in SQL. I still have to practice. So if I'm able to complete this course before the 100th day, I'll start all over from scratch, from the beginning again, from the beginners class, which is the introduction to SQL. If you'd like to join me from the beginning section again, feel free. Let me just review some weak areas and we can go ahead for today. I don't have much time this morning to live stream. I'll just live stream for like 30. So every day I live stream for like 30, 45 to 1 hour. So today I'll just be doing this for the next 30 minutes. I have a couple of occasions to attend today, but I don't want to miss my lessons. I have to make sure I'm doing this as early as possible before my day gets too busy. So select the code to return the output. We have the league field, date field, the home goal and the away goal. Consider the dates 2012, 2014, 13, 13, 2009. Okay, select league name as league, M date as date, home goal and away goal from league as L. Inner join. Is there a subquery here? Select country ID, date, home goal, away goal from March. So for March, dates, home goal, away goal from March. Where home goal, okay, yeah, I think I have where home goal is greater than 6. Or it should be where home goal is equal to greater than equal to 6. I'm looking for this. Oh, okay. Where home goal is greater than 6. But there's 6 there. Away goal is less greater than 6. This away goal is also 1, 1, 1. That is not correct. where home goal is equal to away goal as n. League, league, days, home goal, away goal. So this one is correct up here. This one is correct up here. So it is this inner join that we need to figure out what happened there from match where home goal is greater than away goal plus 5. This wants to look correct, but let me check this. Where home goal is equal to away goal. So this is wrong. Where home goal is greater than away goal or away goal is greater than 6. Where home goal is greater than 6 or away goal is greater than 6. But this one says where home goal is plus 5 greater than away goal. So whatever the home goal is, you add 1 to it. Away goal, whatever the away goal is, you add 1 to it. So if the away goal here is 1, 5, 1 plus 5, this that should give us 6. But instead of giving us 7. That's tricky though. So probably this one is wrong. Away goal, home goal is greater than 6, or away goal is greater than 6. If it is all, both of them has to be met. But one of them has to be met. Wow, this is quite simple. And I'm about to come on. Home goal is greater than 6. This is greater than 7 is greater than 6. But this one is equal to 6. It's supposed to say where home goal is greater than or equal to greater than equal to 6. Greater than and equal to is supposed to be here. But it is not there. Then this one is saying where or away goal is greater than 6. We're supposed to be seeing record of away goal with 6 goals there. So this is what about this one? Select country ID. Let's say imagine select country ID, date, home goal, away goal from match. So from the form clause, we're expected to return country ID. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So from the subquery in the form clause, country ID, date, home goal. So okay, that's correct. That's correct. This can be correct because away goal is greater than 6. Like the way home goal is equal to away goal. Wow, this one is not correct. The home goal is also the home goal and away goal has to be the same record, but they are not. So I can't go for this. I know this is really the correct answer. I know that's it, but I can't go for this. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is like what? Where home goal is greater than away goal plus 5. That is 5. That's tricky though. So what is the correct way to use a subquery to filter query for player ID taller than 125 centimeter? A is a preview of players table of the players table. Players name, player ID, height. Select what is the correct way to use a subquery to filter the query, to filter the main query. To filter the query for player ID is taller than 175. Where in the where clause you can see select player name, penalties from players. Where height. What is the correct way to use a subquery to filter the query for player ID taller than 175 centimeter? Where height, this one should be height. Where height is greater than, then now say select here again. Select, can you select here? Select Mm, select player ID from players. Can I say where for my work, I need to make sure that what I'm using to filter here is also what is being returned here. So I need to select this, select height, where height is equal to, okay, let's say the 175. Let's try the code. So line 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My where clause is wrong here. Okay, let me check the output. Player name and pen from players. Where height is greater than oh, there's a decimal point there. Let me see if I put 2 decimal points here. The code is running. Oh, I'm still doing a mistake. Come on, what's now my error? Come on, this is quite simple now. Select player name, penalties from players. Where height is greater than. Okay, what is the correct way to use a subquery to filter the query for player ID? Player ID taller than. Hold on. I want to switch it for player ID. I say where player ID, where player ID, where player ID is equal to. So you can say yes, select player ID. When I say yeah, you can also filter here like this. Select player ID from players where. Can I say where height? That's what I did earlier. Where height is equal to, or if it's greater than 175. So if my player ID is selected there, to use to filter it for my where clause here. Right, if for player ID is taller than, okay, let's try that. Let's see. Come on, that should be correct. Because I'm trying to filter on player IDs. Oh, so query in the where clause is supposed to return the scalar value. Ah, yeah. So my subquery is supposed to return a scalar value. So I guess the correct answer should be height here. Where the height is greater than this. If the height is greater than that, then my player select player ID. I'll still have to select height here. I'm definitely selecting height in this case here from players where the height is equal to probably is equal to is that oh that was my mistake. I'm sure that was a mistake. Where the height is equal to this. So once it returns, oh wait a minute. I think the correct answer now should be select average height. Yeah, I can't. It's so bad. I'm calculating the average height. Let me check. There are different ways to solve this, but man, there are a couple of ways I could have solved this. There are ways I could have- I knew it's player ID in sure. Player ID in. So select player ID from players where height is greater than that. So if you say where height is greater than that, you're going to return one single row. Yeah, that's simple. This is quite simple. Do you need a subquery or a join? Do you need a subquery or a join to produce this output or perhaps both? To produce this output, country, hometown, away job. Do you need a subquery or a join to produce this output? So let me code to return the output. Home team, away team, average goal. Select country, Belgium, England, France. Okay. Count distance, name home ID, team. Count distance, average home goal as select that last example. When I'm using, if I use subquery in the where clause, it's going to return a scalar value, just a single result, like a single row. Now I'll use that in my box from the when you're using a subquery from the form clause, you're expecting a field, one column, two columns, many rows of data. So that is the difference. So let me see. This is returning too many rows of columns. I guess set my D. Oops. This is definitely not correct. I know this is the correct answer. This query is just returning too many columns. The first query, the second query is not even correct at all. It's not even close. So they are just returning home ID here, which is wrong. Name, they are counting the distinct home ID as something, counting the distinct away ID as awaiting. Average home goal from March. That one is quite straightforward there. How do you set up a nested subquery to count the number of matches in each season with 2 times the average goals scored? Wait a minute. 2 times the average goals scored. So how do you set up a nested subquery to count the number of matches in each season? You want to count the number of matches in each season. You are using the subquery from the form clause. Select season and ID. Select season. So we are selecting season here. Count ID. We are counting the ID. Are we counting number of matches played from the match table here? Okay. From select season ID. So the season that is selected there will be also be selected here. The ID here will not be counted in the subquery from March. Where home goal, you see, count the number of matches in each season with 2 times the average goal. It has 2 times the average goal. You need to calculate the average goal first. So we have to select average goal times 2 here. So when you select their home goal plus the away goal, you now times it. So this is our average goal. Okay. How this sort of investors will count the number of matches in this season with 2 times the average. So this is our average goal. This is the way home goal. This is supposed to be aliasing. Okay, where the home goal is 2 times the average goal. Oh, I got it now. So let's see. Let's even ID a match where home goal is greater than 2 times the average goal. Go by season. That's quite straightforward. So okay, so we're going to count that from there. So quick calculation of there is 48.2%. What is the output of this code? Select player name, quick accuracy from players. Where player name in I feel this earlier when I was using the in clause there. Select player name for player. Where player name like Andre. Oh, Andre. So starting from Andre, I'm also supposed to be getting Andre and a number of names. So this is definitely the answer. Because these are just Andre. ANDRA, ANDRA, ANDRA. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, select player name penalties from player. Player ID, where player ID is. What is the correct way to use the software to filter the query for player ID? Where player ID in, so let's look at the player ID in this select height. Select height. Select height from players where height is greater than 175. So when it returns height from players that are greater than it's supposed to return is going to return a scalar value, a single value. You can plug that in where player ID. But I know that if you are using where clause in, the data type here must be the same data type here. Let's try the code. The data type here. So the data type here in our slide here must also be the same data type here. Probably the same column. I'll have to go back to that lesson. So I'm trying again. I just need to check now. I didn't put player ID here. I knew it's my mistake. I knew that the same in my subgroup I'm using where player ID in. I'm supposed to selecting same field here for this case here. Why now did I feel that? I knew that was my error. I said it earlier and I still made that mistake. Where player ID. This if I'm selecting this player ID, if I'm using with any field I'm using in this case here. Must also be what I will use my select in my subquery. So say where player ID in. So where player ID select player ID from players where height is greater than 175. Because I'm using this player ID in my filter clause here, it has to be same thing in my select clause in my subquery, or else it's not going to work. That's why I'll get a conflict error. Okay, so this should be correct now. Aha, my where clause here. So I'm trying to use the result of my subquery also to filter. I also have to make sure that what same field is selected here so that when it returns this Yeah, I can feed into the where clause here. That's how that idea works. That was my mistake earlier. Yeah. Uh, I kind of like these challenges. It makes it, yeah, today is day 22. We are moving pretty fast. Let's do a couple of lessons today and see. Back to my dashboard. Going back to my dashboard. Ooh, hold on my network. Come on, load up. I'm trying to load the page. I'm guessing it's my network. Ooh, try to do some exercises there. Oh, my network is not loading the page. Oh, almost there. And we are back. Aha, sorry about that. So let us just do a couple of lessons. Let me just load this real quick because I was trying to live stream for 30 minutes today. But it seems so. I just have to complete this section. So we are sliding Windows function, slide left, and beginning to talk together. Let's see if we can complete this within the next 10-15 minutes. Okay.
In addition to calculating aggregate and rank information,
Can you hear?
window functions can
I need to connect my mic to my headset.
In addition to calculating aggregate and rank information, window functions can also be used to calculate information that changes with each subsequent row in a dataset. These window functions are called sliding windows. Sliding windows are functions that perform calculations relative to the current row of a dataset. You can use sliding windows to calculate a wide variety of information that aggregates one row at a time down your dataset. Running totals, sums, counts, and averages in any order you need. A sliding window calculation can also be partitioned by one or more columns, just like a non-sliding window. A sliding window function contains specific functions to specify the data you want to use in your calculations. The general syntax looks like this. You use the phrase rows between to indicate that you plan on slicing information in your window function for each row in the dataset. And then you specify the starting and finishing point of the calculation. For the start and finish in your rows between statement, you can specify a number of keywords as shown here. Preceding and following are used to specify the number of rows before or after the current row that you want to include in a calculation. Unbounded preceding and unbounded following tell SQL that you want to include every row since the beginning or the end of the data set in your calculations. Finally, current row tells SQL that you want to stop your calculation at the current row.
Let me hear that again.
For example, or the after the current row that you want to include in a calculation. Unbounded preceding and unbounded following tell SQL that you want to include every row since the beginning or the end of the data set in your calculations. Finally, current row tells SQL that you want to stop your calculation at the current. For example, the sliding window in this query includes several key pieces of information in its calculation. It first states that the goal is to calculate the sum of goals scored when Manchester City played as the home team during the 2011-2012 season. It then tells you that you want to turn the calculation into a running total ordered by the date of the match from oldest to most recent and calculated from the beginning of the data set to the current row. Your resulting data set looks like this, with a column calculating the total number of goals scored across the season, with a final total listed in the last row. Using the preceding statement, you also have the ability to calculate sliding windows with a more limited frame. For example, the query you see here is similar to the previous one with a slightly modified sliding window. The phrase unbounded preceding is replaced here with the phrase one preceding, which calculates the sum of Manchester City's goal in the current and the previous match. As you see in the data set here, the two rows in red are used to calculate the sum on the second row, and the two rows in green are used to calculate the sum on the third row. There are a wide variety of sliding window calculations used to calculate information in your query. Let's practice here with some viewed so far.
This is getting interesting. Sliding window function. I have to stop the live stream here, so I'll continue from here tomorrow. I have a couple of occasions to attend this morning. So thanks for staying today. If you found this live stream interesting, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment in the comment box. Let me know your thoughts about this live stream. Also, don't forget to check out the course by Bengali in the YouTube description, the freelance client magnet course, which also teaches you how to become a successful freelancer, become top rated plus freelancer, top 1% freelancer in the world, and earn the big bucks while doing what you love. Thanks for watching to the end. Thanks for staying to the end, and I'll see you. I'll continue from this sliding windows function tomorrow because I have to take my time to understand the concept very well and practice very well.